What if I told you that there are a set of rules about money? That's when you master this, you will be more knowledgeable about the money than 99% of other people. What's up everyone, welcome you back to my channel Anthony Lee GMC, and the video today I will sharing with you about 7 golden rules about money. So when you know about these 7 golden rules of the money, it will help you to can more knowledgeable about the way how you use money, how you spend it, so it helps you to can be better than many other people. Okay, so let's check it out. What is the 7 golden rules about the money that you can apply immediately in today? So the rule number 1, this is spend less than you earn. So okay, so it's very basically that we all know that we need to spend less, but in reality that's many people, especially for the young people like me at the age of 18 until the age of 20 something, that we spend a lot of money when we are young, and many times that the money that we spend are higher than the money that we earn. And when you spend less than you earn, it means that you also have more money for you in the future that you can use to invest, or you can use for the emergency fund to help you go through the tough time, especially for like the time like in COVID-19. If you have the good emergency fund, you can feel free to live without worry about the money for months. Yeah, this is the reason that's why you always need to put this rule at the first in your money rule. This is spending less than you earn. And the second rule about the money is know how much you earn per hour. So this is very important because many people think that okay, I can earn a lot of money per year, but when we divide this into the hour, it means that you earn less than many other people. So it's happened with the people who earn around $100,000 per year, but they work around 60 hours per week, and with the people who earn around $70,000 per year, but they just work around 30 hours per week. So okay, so when you combine, you will see that okay, the person who can earn just $70,000 is so low compared to the people who can earn $100,000. But when you see that the people who earn $70,000, they just need to work for 30 hours per week, while the people who earn $100,000, they work for 60 hours per week. It means that if the person who work for 30 hours per week, if he also upgrade his time to work at 60 hours per week, he can earn around $140,000 compared to the person who work right now with the salary at $100,000 but 60 hours per week. So it means that in the way, if you just see about salary, you will feel $70,000 is get the lower income than $100,000. But when you divide to the hour, so it means that the person with $70,000 per year can earn 1.4 times higher than the person with $100,000 salary per year. So when we compare based on the hour, we will see that how effective each hour that each person that they can earn. So it's also you the same when you consider about buying some stuff. For example, like if you buy a shirt with $100 and when you earn every hour is $20, so it means that now when you want to buy this shirt, it means that you cost 5 hours working. So if the shirt is from $200 and it have a discount to $100, it doesn't mean that you save $100, but it means that you are wasting 5 hours of working for getting one shirt. Yeah, when you see the thing that you buy in this way, it will help you to remind again to think about what it really makes sense for you to buy and what you can skip and don't buy. Because before I know this one, I spend a lot of money based on the concept that okay, this one is $200 and it's have a discount, so now it's just $100. Now when I recognize that okay, when I combine to the hour working, it means that I take few hours to buy that shirt, so I don't really need that shirt when I combine to my hours that I skip don't buy this one. So it's helped me to save a lot of money when I use this concept into buying the stuff. And the rule number 3, this is build your budget and track your spending. So it's very important when you know how much you can spend per week, per month, or on the specific category, because when you can tracking your spending based on your categories, based on the budget, it helps you to can control about what you really need to buy and what you really don't need to pay. Because when you don't have the budget, anything that you buy, you also feel okay, it's necessary. For example, like before, I didn't have the budget, so I can spend few $1,000s per month without thinking that it's really that much when I just buy the small stuff, like I buy the milk tea, or like I buy the new shirts, or I buy a new book. It's just few dollars or 20 or 30 bucks but time I buy, but actually it's a lot of time I buy in a month, so it's combined together up to $1,000. Yeah, this is the reason that's why a young people or even that the old people, we all need a budget that can help us to control about how much money we need to spending and what kind of category we should spending on. And the rule number 4 is eliminate your highest rate debt first. Okay, so let's make an easy example to explain for you the way why you need to pay off your highest rate debt first. So for example, if I have a 3 debt now, and the first one is $10,000 car debt at 18.99%, and the second one is have a $9,000 car loan at 3% rate debt, and the third one is the debt $50,000 student loan at the rate is 4.5%. So in general, so the credit card debt is the highest rate that I need to pay is around 18.99%. And in this example, if I pay off my highest rate debt first, a $10,000 credit card at 18.99%, and in that, and then later on I will pay off another debt during a year. So it means that totally I need to pay $1,011.60 in interest in a year. However, if I decide to pay off for the car loan first at 3%, because it's just $9,000, it's the smallest one debt that I can pay off more easier, and I pay off this one first and then I pay off another one later on. So it means that I will pay up to $1,514.97 in a year when I finish to pay off for 3 of them. So it means that I already spent more than $500 when I decide to pay off for the car loans with the lowest rate first, because I feel that it's lowest rate, so I want to pay it first. But actually you should focus on the debt with the highest rate, because when you focus on the debt with the highest rate, you can saving a lot of money based on the snow effect in the money, in the finance. Yeah, so make sure yourself to pay off the highest rate debt first. And the rule number 5 is always have your emergency fund. And the very clear example now, this is COVID-19, so a lot of people that they lost the job, and a lot of people get in trouble and need to go to the hospital, and a lot of money to pay for the treatment because of the COVID-19. So if you don't have the emergency fund, how can you pay for this one? And how you can live when you don't have a job if you don't have the emergency fund? So this is the reason that you need to establish your emergency fund. And many people recommend that you should have an emergency fund around 3 to 6 months of your income. But for me, I recommend that you should have the emergency fund for around 1 year. It will be safe, especially like the time like in the COVID-19. It's already taken nearly a year. So if you just have around 3 to 6 months of emergency fund, and if you cannot find job during the COVID-19, you will be shocked, right? So make sure to create your emergency fund as soon as possible and make it at least 1 year of your salary. That can help you to live comfortable and without doing anything in 1 year. And this is the way that you should take your emergency fund. And the number 6, this is simplify everything. So it means that when you go to calculate about the money, if you have a lot of money to spending every single day, it will be very hard for you to tracking and very tired every day if you just tracking. Yeah, so I recommend that if now you have a several credit account, just try to put all of them into one. So it help you to can control and you can know exactly, okay, so how much money you spend or how much money that you can earn. It help to control is more easier, because when you simplify about your bank accounts or about the money that you spending every day or the money that you receive every day, it help you to save time and help you to feel less stressed, because if you have a lot of receive and you need to have look, I mean that is very tired and take a lot of time for you, and also sometimes make you feel crazy every year when you go to calculate the task or looking for the receipt. So just try to reduce the number of the card you have, and maybe just calculate every 1 week, one time, or about the whole money that you come in and come out, instead of that you spend every day that you calculate this one. So I don't really try to make my financial to be more complex for me to calculate. I make it as simple as I can and try to use just one card, and also do the calculation every 1 week. I don't do this too much every single day like many people do. Yeah, and the rule 7 is money just buy the happiness when it's be used properly. So when you use the money properly, it can help you to buy the happiness, instead of that you just focus on buying the material stuff, like okay, this is a new bag, or this is a new car, it is new iPhone, so I want to buy this one to show with the people who I care, or who even I don't care that I'm rich, that I have a lot of money, so I decide to buy this material stuff. Don't do this, because it's not help you to be happiness. Maybe it will make you interesting for few hours or maybe couple of days, but then that feeling will be come back again, and whenever they release a new product, you also want to buy this because you want this feeling, you want to feel this happiness. But actually the material thing is not create the long-term happiness. What create the long-term happiness is about a mental thing, about the spiritual thing. So this is the way, that's why many people now they put money on the experience, on the vacation, on the spending the valuable time with the family, with the people who they love. So it means that they spend the money to buy the vacation, to buy the good time with the family and create the great memory. This is the way, that's how you spend the money properly, and it makes you feel happiness for a long time. When you remember again, that you feel okay, I used to have that great memory with the family, with the friends, so I feel happy. Yeah, so the happy come from the mental, come from the mindset, and come from the thing that's inside you, not come from the material thing. Yeah, this is the reason. That's why many people say that okay, they have a lot of money but they don't feel happy. But also many people say that okay, I have a lot of money and it makes me to be more happy. This is about the way, that's how you use the money when you have a lot of money to make you feel happy. So happiness can buy by the money, but it just happens when you use it properly. So these are the 7 golden rules about how to spending and using the money that I want to share with you in this video today. And I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and make sure to subscribe to my channel, and you can check it out more video about the lockdown and growth series. That's where I sharing with you a new video every single day about the new knowledge, about new information that I learning, and help me to be grow more. Okay, and thank you so much for watching this video, and see you soon in my series lockdown and grow here in few seconds. See you.